Hi! Hello, hello. So while everybody else ate their delicious Thanksgiving dinners yesterday, I'm doing mine today. Friendsgiving every Friday after Thanksgiving. I don't think I've done a Thanksgiving dinner on actual Thanksgiving in, I don't know, years, I think. So anyway, I did a lot of prep work yesterday, so I have less to do today. Hi! Hi! And so this is what I'm making. It's a gravy with mushrooms and sauteed onions, and it's really delicious. I've been making this gravy for like my whole vegan life, for like 18 years or something. And I haven't ever had a gravy that I liked more, so I've just been sticking with this one. Aw, I missed you too. I gave up on Periscope for a while, but now I'm back, and I'm back streaming to multiple platforms, I think, but I'm very bad at technology, so I don't actually know how well it works. But yes. So I start with olive oil, which I have this kind. I know that there's like a lot of controversy about olive oil and which ones are the best ones, and I know nothing about it. So don't judge me based on my olive oil choices. I only choose these because I don't know which one to choose. If anybody wants to tell me what olive oil to get, then I'll listen, because I just don't know. Alright, so I'm turning my heat on, and so far I'm just heating up olive oil. And this is diced onions. I did a lot of prep work yesterday to make today easier, so I already diced my onions in my food processor, and I also did the same thing with the mushrooms. I did shiitake mushrooms, but I've made this same gravy with other mushrooms too. Aww, are you vegan also, Team Aries? My mom's an Aries. High oleic sunflower oil. So I use sunflower oil for baking because it's a high heat oil, but I don't usually use it for sauteing. So do you use it for sauteing also? Like everything? Yeah, 18 years. Actually, 19 years. I've been vegan 19 years. Technically, I think last summer makes 19, so I'm at like 19 and a half. But who's counting? This one, obviously. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with a spoon, but then when it starts getting more gravy-like, I'll probably switch to a whisk, just because it makes more sense to like whisk it so that it doesn't get lumpy, you know? Alright, this feels warm. I'm gonna put my onions in. Wow, they got very juicy sitting in the fridge overnight. Alright, I'm gonna turn the heat up a little because it is not warm enough. Not warm enough. You have kitchen access challenges? What does that mean? Are you living in your car? You've been vegan for a year. David, nice to meet you. That's awesome. Keep it up. You're just at the beginning of your journey, which is a really fun place to be. And you're lucky enough that you get to become vegan now, where there's like a gazillion things that you can choose from. When I went vegan, there was like nothing. It was a sad situation back then. I basically had to learn how to cook, which is like, whatevs. Alright. Let's see. This is good. Alright, these are going. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put my mushrooms in now. I don't think it matters, like, what order, or if you wait. What I don't know about is if I cut up enough mushrooms. I did like 1 pint's worth, but I have 12 people to feed, so I don't know. Oh no! Are you still living in San Francisco? I'm sorry that life is not at its best moment for you. I hope that it gets better very soon. And if there's anything I can do to make it better, let me know. I know, right? That's what everyone says their regret is, not going vegan sooner. Or at least everyone that's still vegan. Some people go vegan and then go back, and I'm like, how? How do you do that when you already know? Like, the people who haven't gone vegan yet, maybe they just don't know what's going on. But the people who went vegan and then went back, I'm like, but you already know. Like, all the stuff that's going on. Like, once you have that knowledge, you can't, like, unknow it. Anyway, I think it's weird, but that's just me. Oh, shit. Are you taking care of him? I don't know what does it mean when someone has terminal cancer? Like, is that where the doctor's like, okay, we've done like the 3 rounds of chemo and like it's time to like accept that you're on your like last couple months? Is that like where your friend is at? It's a wrap. Okay, I'm looking for a lid. If I'm down here, that's why. I'm gonna cover this so that it will like meld in with itself. I'm gonna stir it first though. Yeah. Okay, that's good. And I think I'm gonna heat up some water. Yeah, oh, that's what it means. It's like at the end. Yeah, I don't know personally anybody, like close friends who have had to deal with that, but my friend Jessica's dad did. And so I kind of like watched the stages through her. It's like sad. It sucks. But it's super nice that you're there for your friend, because I think that that's like what people want, you know, towards the end, is to be with the people that they care about. It was funny, I made her dad this book because I was like, oh, this is a great idea and I would love this. But it was like a book of like, kind of like memories, where you write memories, and like there were prompts on each page. I like spent a lot of time making this book, and I don't think he even used it at all, which is really sad. It's not for everyone, apparently. Oh, thanks. It's a lot of work keeping this hair, I have to tell you, and it's very, very damaged, but I like it too. He has family, but I hide from them. Why? Are they scary? Okay, I just put some water on to boil. So that is supposed to happen for like 10 minutes-ish, but I'm not gonna set a timer because I've made this a lot. And then flour is another ingredient that we need. So I guess most gravies people start with the flour and the fat and they do a roux, which I do that for some of my sauces, but for this recipe I don't. They're crazy. But you're a little crazy. I would think that then you'd get along. Is it like a different kind of crazy? So I think I'm gonna use my immersion blender, and I'm gonna blend the flour with water. Hi, Daryl. Are you Daryl? I'm making mushroom gravy, which is my go-to gravy recipe. Different kind of crazy? Yeah, totally. I get that. So they're the bad kind and you're the good kind, right? That's what I always assume when someone's not my kind of crazy. Well, I'm the good kind, that's why. Okay. So these immersion blenders come with like a little cup thing that you can blend in, but I got rid of it because I have kitchen space issues, so you just use a jar. Alright, let's look. Oh yeah, this is good. I just got a big oniony steam to the face, so an onion facial. People pay big money for those. I'm mad because how can someone be an animal lover but eat animals? But hey, that's their choice. It is, but their choices are affecting other people's lives. So yes, I call animals people. Hi, I'm from Kentucky and I'm vegetarian. Oh, looking for good recipes. Oh, that's awesome. Well, Daryl, this is a good recipe. I've been making it, I was saying earlier, I've been making it for like 18 years. So that means it's a winner, because I feel like after that long, you would have traded your recipe in for a better one by now. But it's like still the best one, because I've tried other gravy recipes and I still like this one. So far all I've done is, and also I have this recipe on my website, which is vegandollhouse.com. If you went there and searched for gravy, you could find it. But so far I have sauteed onion and mushrooms. I use shiitake, but you can use other ones. And they're all like finely diced. And I don't even know if you call it sauteing when you put the lid on. Maybe it's something different. I don't know, simmering? I'm gonna peek at it again, but it's hot. It's hot, it's hot. I'm gonna get one of these guys. Oh yeah, it's looking great. So the next step is gonna be to add soy sauce and water, and I'm heating my water right now. You love shiitakes? Aw, me too. Shiitakes love you too. I'm pretty sure they like us. These ones were called ugly shiitakes. So at farmer's market, you can pay $7 a pound for like regular shiitakes, which are like the ones that you're probably familiar with, or you can get the ugly shiitakes and it's half the price, and they're just like smaller and like weird shapes, and so that's what I do. You're not vegan, you're a veteran in this world. What? What does that mean? I don't know what it means. Okay, so this is warming up. I think I'm going to take it off because it doesn't have to be like all the way boiling. It's at 150, which I think is pretty hot. So I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to set it here and we'll put it in a few minutes. And meanwhile we can get our floury, watery mixture ready. Okay. So I'm putting, this is not a very good measurement, but I'm gonna put 2 spoons of this. I actually kind of don't know how many to put in because I've never made gravy for this many people before. I'm a little like out of my element. I'm vegan, but I'm not a rookie. Oh, yeah, yes, you're right, sorry. I'm also a dummy, apparently. Yes, not a rookie vegan, that's for sure. So it looks like I have like half a cup of flour. So I'll put water in now, but like I might end up adding more. We'll see. I really don't want to make a small amount of gravy because I feel like everybody wants extra gravy, right? It's like a thing. For Thanksgiving, right? Wait, are you two different people? 2 different accounts? Scoogs Best. What does that mean? What does your username mean? Okay, I'm putting filtered water because when I cook, I use filtered water. Which my friend Kimmy came over and she was like, oh, do you give your dog filtered water? And I was like, no, which means I'm evil, right? She made me feel like a bad dog mom because I give myself filtered water. I even make my coffee with filtered water, yet I make my dog drink tap water. But I buy her really expensive vegan dog food, so I feel like maybe that balances it out. Maybe not. Maybe I should start, I don't know. Do you guys have dogs, pets? Do you give them, that's a bot that copies you? Why? Why is there a bot that copies people? I don't get it. What is the benefit? Is what I would like to know. Did you invent the bot because you wanted somebody to copy you? That would be weird. I don't know why anyone would want that. Okay, so I just blended that 2 scoops of flour, which was about a half a cup of flour, with 2 cups of water, approximately. And I'm gonna add it to our stuff, but like not yet, later. I'm gonna add it in like 10 minutes, probably. But right now, I think I'm gonna add my hot water, and I have this, which is kind of like namashoyu tamari. It's like the gluten-free version of soy sauce. Copy bots try to get people to visit naughty websites. Oh, that's not good. So I should block that person. I wish you could block from this app, but I don't think you can because, well, what happens when I tap on one of these? Nothing. Yeah, this is set up so that I'm streaming to different places, so I can't. Do you get the same one? It's a good one. I used to always take these bottles to Rainbow Grocery and fill them up because they have tamari there also. But lately I don't go to Rainbow as often as I used to. I used to be in San Francisco like 3 times a week, and now I'm only there like 3 times a month. It has very much decreased, maybe even less. Maybe less. I think it's less than 3 times a month. It might be like 2 times a month. Anyway, yes, if you're ever buying soy products, you should get organic. That is my go-to rule, my go-to philosophy for cooking. Same with corn products and what else? Tomatoes, always get organic tomatoes. These are the things that are often GMO, that's why. I'm not really measuring here, but I do have measurements on my website on vegandollhouse.com. They're now carrying Just Egg. Since when? I just went there and could not find it. Where is it? I went there like 2 weeks ago and looked for the Just Egg and could not find it. And I went to Butcher's Son and looked for it and they didn't have it either, and they said it's because Veggie Grill is buying it all up and not leaving any for anyone else. Which is not nice, Veggie Grill. Also, Veggie Grill's using it in their breakfast burrito, and honestly, it's not even good. It's not a good breakfast burrito. So stop making the breakfast burrito, Veggie Grill, and give us the freaking Just Egg. It's often out of stock. Where did you get it on the shelf where the other vegan egg replacers are? Because that's where I looked for it and couldn't find it. But I didn't even like see a hole where it used to be. All right, more water needed. I know you guys can't see inside the pot, but if you want to, let me know and I can move the phone. Okay, this is looking good. So I'm gonna wait till this boils. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till it boils. Did everybody eat a lot of food yesterday? Because I did not, and I would like to live vicariously through your eating if possible. Okay, so I have my floury goop. It really does look like glue, like I'm making paper mache. It's on the top cooler shelf near the eggs. Oh, fuck. So I didn't even go to the right place? Why wouldn't they put it? Oh, because is it a chilled product? Top cooler shelf? Does it have to be chilled? This doesn't make sense. None of the other Just products need to be chilled. Oh, shoot, they do. The Just Mayo is in the chilled department. Fuck, okay. I posted my future wife must be vegan. Yes, or you could find your future wife and then convert her, which is my preferred method of handling that. Because I feel like once you already meet somebody that you like and they like you, in the beginning when you're still in that like super like Twitter-pated phase, people will like do anything to be with you. So you can just be like, oh, I only date vegan people. And then they'll just be like, okay, I'm vegan now. It's $9 a bottle. Shut the fuck up. So ridiculous. So for that $9, how many eggs is in it? Like the equivalent, just out of curiosity. Also, they're not making it easy for people to be vegan with those prices. We need to be subsidized like the dairy industry is. All right, so this is boiling already. So I'm gonna put this in. And I'm gonna whisk while I do it because I want to make sure it doesn't get lumpy. Maybe 6 servings. Oh my god, that is so expensive. But I really want to try making pumpkin pie with it because I noticed last year around this pumpkin pie season, my pumpkin pies that I use use cornstarch to make, which is like the way that you've been making it for like ever as a vegan until these vegan egg things started coming out. And I feel like when people were using the follow your heart egg, yeah, arrowroot, but do you notice when you use arrowroot for your pie that it cracks on top? Because when you buy the pies at the store, that are made with traditional eggs, they don't crack on top. And I saw that somebody last year who I follow on Instagram made one with the Follow Your Heart egg, and it didn't crack on top. So I want to try using the Just egg to see if it doesn't crack on top, because the pie is just prettier when it doesn't crack. And you know that I require pretty food. Okay, I'm putting the goop in. Get ready. I'm whisking while I put it in to make sure that it doesn't lump when it gets in there. Very important. Alright, so far this is looking like a shit ton of gravy, which is good, because that's the exact amount I wanted to make. What is true? What is the true part? Oh, the cracks on the pie or something different? Okay. I had some left in the jar, so I'm just getting it all out there. And I'm just gonna sit here and whisk, so I hope you guys will entertain me. Because this is gonna be a while, this whisking phase. I'll eat it, crack or not. Okay, that's true. I mean, if you put enough whipped cream on anything, I'll eat it. Don't get me wrong. But I have a food blog, and I need everything to look really nice. What I really want to make with Just Egg is custard. What exactly is custard? Is it like creme brulee? Is that what you're talking about? Like the stuff that goes in the creme brulee? I've never made a pumpkin pie that didn't crack. And I feel like pumpkin pie is kind of a custard, right? Isn't that like the point? It's considered a custard pie, like it's in the custard pie genre of pies, which I just made that up because I don't know if there's such a thing as pie genres. But you heard it here. If it takes off, just remember who came up with it. A nice presentation. Yes, exactly. So like last year I made a unicorn pumpkin pie, which is like coloring the crust with food coloring. And so it has like a really pretty colored crust, but then the pie cracked. So it's like the pictures were okay, but not really. Like it would have just been so much better if it hadn't cracked. I like all pies. I don't like all pies. What about pecan pie? Do you like pecan pie? I feel like it's too sugary. Baked custard is flaky, creme brulee is mushy. Oh shit, okay. I think that you're a better cook than I am. I have just decided. Maybe you can come over and make custard at my house. I have a small kitchen, but it might be better than the kitchen situation that you're in right now. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I will indeed eat any pies except pumpkin, or except pecan, because I think it's too sugary. I blame myself because I'm hooked on So Delicious. I love vegan ice cream. Wait, why are you blaming yourself about that? What is to blame? There's no blame. Also, stay there, stay with me. Ta-da! I am also addicted to ice cream, and I do like the So Delicious ones too. Where are you again? Mountain View or further south? So I was in Mountain View when I first started using Periscope, but now I'm in Sunnyvale because I got priced out of Mountain View, and now I can only afford to live in Sunnyvale, you guys, because it's so expensive here. Interesting cupboard doors. I like them. Well, I will let my landlord know. Actually, I don't want my landlord to know that we like anything about this house, because he'll just keep raising the rent like everybody else does. Alright. I don't know what's happening here, but I hope it's not done. I need it to get more boily. Yeah. I think that if I was to design my own kitchen, I would not pick these doors. I think I would pick, oh my god, this is what I would pick. Are you guys ready for this? Have you seen a show on Netflix? What is it called? It's a cooking show, but it's fake. So it's a fictional cooking show where she only makes Halloween things. And she lives with monsters, like the Curious Creations of some chick. Anyway, she has these cupboard doors and they look like spider webs and they are so fucking cool. And those are the ones I would want. I love that one. I was like, oh my god, it's so good. Oh, the So Delicious ice cream. I got that vanilla one because somebody is bringing a caramel apple pie to Friendsgiving tonight, and I was like, caramel apple pie seems like it would be good with vanilla ice cream. So that's why I got it. There's a nice sewing store. The Quilting Bee, yes. How do you even know that? Do you sew also? You're like the perfect friend. How are we not hanging out in real life? Yes, I used to live really, really close to the Quilting Bee because this is my 4th house in Sunnyvale that I've lived in. And I live on a street where I've already lived on 2 other houses on this exact street. So I've lived on this street 3 times, and then once I lived on Francis. And the Quilting Bee was really close to me when I lived on Francis Street because I was right by El Camino then. But yes, I've definitely been to the Quilting Bee. I am on a freeze. I'm not allowed to buy any more fabric because I have a fabric problem. I have 2 to 3 Tupperwares, and when I say Tupperwares, I mean like the giant ones that people like store their holiday decorations in, full of fabric. It's a problem. I have a problem. A fabric problem. Yeah. And not enough time to sew things with all the fabric that I have. The Quilting Bee used to be in Mountain View? What? That was you lived in Mountain View a long time ago then. I haven't given out my address online, don't worry. Yes, I feel like you probably know all the old school Mountain View stuff, but I bet a lot has changed since you lived there. Just guessing. Well, this is good. It's bubbling. It's not quite as thick as I want it yet though, so I'm gonna keep going. You lived there from 95 to 97. I'm trying to think of what I was doing in 95 to 97. I think I was in Florida. I think I lived in Florida during that time because my mom lived in Florida. So I lived there for a while. I was born and raised here, but my dad has like lived in Milpitas forever. And then my mom was the one who like moved around a lot, and so my mom lived in Florida. But my dad's always lived here, so I always kept coming back every time I left. Alright, this is good. I really want it to thicken some more. I might make some more of the floury mixture, but I should also taste it. I'm gonna taste it. It's happening. Wait, so you never answered me. Do you sew? Or did you just like pass by it and see it? Okay, the flavor is perfect, but it needs to be thicker, I think. I mean, I don't know. How thick do you think gravy should be? Should it be like very pourable? Or should it be like so thick that it's like hard to pour? What do you think? I think I'm going to try to get it to thicken a little more. Although I do think I have enough. Alright, I'm gonna give this a try. Where did you guys go? Come back and chat with me. Alright, I'm making a little more, even though I already put the immersion blender away. I'm gonna get it back out. Hi! Hi, Tim! Is it Tim? Is your name Tim? I wish I sewed. I only went there for a few supplies or tools. Okay. Maybe you don't wish that you sew now. Like syrup? Oh, so thin. Then I should stop adding. Hi! Oh my gosh, you're all here! I didn't even know. It smells nice. You can smell? You have a fancy phone. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop then. If it should be like syrup, it's already there. Okay, stopping. I'm turning it off. And that's easier because that means I'm done. Now I just have to transfer it to a different container so that I can use this pot to boil my potatoes for mashed potatoes. Oh, are we all here? I didn't know anyone almost here. No, it's not gonna be spicy, but that's because I'm a spice wuss and I can't eat spicy foods. Oh, thank you for asking, Tim. That's so nice of you. My day has been, oh, it's raining outside. My day has been pretty good so far. I set up my living room for 12 people to sit and eat, and I prepped some food, and just I peeled potatoes. That's what I mean by prepping food. So it's been a nice day off work. Spicy hot now. I can't. The spiciest I get is the buffalo chicken at Veggie Grill, which is spicy because it makes my whole mouth burn. Like this whole region of my face is like on fire. And so yeah, a little spiciness is okay with me. But if it's more than that, I can't do it. It like hurts my whole, like all this and in my tummy. I can feel it all just on fire. So yeah, spice whisk. Ghost chili? Yeah, I will never come near a ghost chili. I always thought habanero was the hottest, but ghost chili is hotter, I think, isn't it? Oh, hi from India. Hello in India. Okay, do you guys want to see the finished gravy? I'm gonna try to take you out of this thingy. Okay. I was born on spicy food. Yeah, I think that helps. I guess I wasn't. Here it is. There's our gravy. Sorry, the lighting in here is terrible. The CJ, oh, the cherry stand closed? I did not know that. How do you know so much if you don't even live here anymore? You know more than I do. What do you think? Does it look okay? Woo! Extreme close-up of my face. Sorry about that. Okay, I think I'm going to depart for now and get ready for my Friendsgiving. And it was super awesome talking with you guys, and thanks for chatting. It's been nice. Oh, thank you for the gravy compliment. Oh, you follow their Facebook page? Weird. I'm not on Facebook enough to know how to follow people and see what they're up to. I'm pretty bad at Facebook, to be quite honest. You're a tennis coach? So you have to eat healthy? Oh, so then you're vegan. I mean, I assume. You should be if you're not. Who am I talking to? Everyone here, I think. Oh, yay! Okay, cool. I will see you on Instagram. I'm Vegan Dollhouse everywhere if anybody wants to stalk me anywhere. Okay, ciao ciao. Bye.